Hi guys, welcome to Visions for You Tarot. My name is Sarah and I will be doing your reading today on why you shouldn't care what this person says, what this person thinks, and you're going to find out why. So group 1, Desert Rose and the 3 of Swords. Group 2, Pyrite and the 4 of Swords. And for group 3, Clear Quartz and the Queen of Wands. So go ahead and select your pile using your intuition. I will post the timestamps in the description box below. Okay, hi, group 1, those of you who picked this Desert Rose and the 3 of Swords. This is your reading on why you shouldn't care what this person says or thinks or these people. I'm feeling like it's a person though, and for some of you guys, it is your mother. Here we have the Mother Star, and Mother keeps popping out. Anyhow, it doesn't have to be your mother though. It could just be a person that you're thinking about. Okay, so here we have Wiccan, self-control, never heard of it. We have the Chariot, not the right time, make a meal, Spiral, dance of the goddess, big happy changes, Ace of discs, and Venus in reverse. So, okay, so there's this is kind of an odd message, but anyhow, it is what it is. So with this 3 of Swords, I'm seeing this as whatever things that they've said, and I feel like with you guys, this is more so having to do with things that they verbally have said to you, and also think of you, right? Because I feel like you guys are also picking up on like an energy, because I'm looking at the rays of these from the sun here, and I'm looking at this eye here, and this eye that's on this peacock feather. Is like there's some energy that's being sent to you of things that this person is saying to you directly, but also either thinking or saying behind your back with this Wiccan card, because I'm getting this very witchy sort of vibe. Not to say, also with Spiral Dance of the Goddess, I'm also getting that with this. It's just like a powerful energy that's being sent your way. And you feeling it, you being able to feel it energetically. I know our hearts are like, I don't know, one of the most powerful, I don't know if it's electromagnetic, I don't know the right words, but I think it is electromagnetic parts of our bodies, right? So it's like constantly emitting and also receiving as well. So I feel like you're picking up on a lot of what this person says either behind your back or thinks about you, and it has it does impact you greatly, right? And one of the things that I want to say with big happy changes is that there's going to be some big happy changes, right? Some very, very big changes for you. That's one of the reasons why you shouldn't care what this person has to say. So that's just like a very, I don't want to say simple and straightforward. I mean, like that's all that it's smack right in the middle. That you're clearly upset about something. And for many of you guys, I'm feeling like this is a mother vibe. Like this is a mother. Anyhow, so big happy changes are coming. So this is for you. That is. And it's actually coming. I just got this message. It's actually coming from the things that they've said. I don't want to say it's directly impacted, but I feel like even with this knife right here, it's like there's things that they've said, it's like kind of cut with a knife, whether it's your heart or other parts of your body. Like I'm seeing with these tattoos, like it's been very hurtful. I've heard sticks and stones may break our bones, but names will never hurt, or words don't hurt. But I'm getting that the words have hurt you. And another thing, the rest of the reading has more to do with this other person. And I feel like this is the other person. It's kind of like a two-faced type of energy I'm getting with this person. On the one hand, they're holding a cup, and on the other hand, they're holding a sword. So it's like, on one hand, I feel like a pleasantness, and then the other side, I'm getting like a very cutthroat sort of feeling, um, where there's something kind of nasty. There's something kind of nasty about this person. But anyway, so the other part of the message of why you shouldn't feel bad about what they say or think is that this person lacks actually a lot. Like, part of this has nothing to do with you. They lack self control, right? Here with Wiccan, self control, never heard of it. And I'm seeing this as going with this chariot card, which this chariot card is actually showing a mouth and what appears to be food. So, interestingly, there's make a meal. I feel like this person lacks self control with the things that go in or out of their mouth. One of them is the things that how they speak. They have no, I want to say filter. You know how people will say also, someone was brutally honest. I feel like this person is brutally honest, and if you were to ask them or say to them, hey, like, can you cut that out, like that hurt my feelings, they will say, well, that's the truth, I'm just being honest. But there's really no need to be brutal about it, or unkind. And I feel like they never want to take accountability um, for the way that they don't have control over the way that they express themselves. So that's what it means with never heard of it. And the other portion of it has to do with um, the fact that they don't have control of what enters their mouth either. I don't know if this person eats too much. Here with make a meal, like this is very random. Like this is a very random message, but I think it's just to let you know that this person has no self control of what comes out of their mouth or goes into their mouth. With food, with Venus in reverse, like, when I'm thinking about Venus, I'm thinking about Taurus, and it being about things that we take pleasure in the sense of like material things like food and luxury. And with it being in reverse, it's like I'm getting a very greedy, overindulgent type of vibe, right? So someone who overeats, someone who's lazy, someone who is just like greedy and excessive. Um, and yeah, and that leaves a mark on them as well. So I'm just getting that with these tattoos that are marked on their body, like on this body or this person. It's like they're leaving a mark on others with the things that they say. And they justify it because they don't have self control and they don't want to take accountability for the things that they say. But they also, that same thing that affects other people is actually affecting them as well, is what I'm getting with this. And it's hurtful to them because they're overindulgent. And again, lacking self control and accountability as well. So I feel like with this, I'm getting they never miss an opportunity to eat. Like, this is just bad. Like, I'm sorry. It's like, I feel kind of weird, like, talking about it like this, but this is literally what I'm getting from the cards. They overeat and they gossip and they talk a lot of trash. It's like there's a lot of trash going in and out of their mouth. With this avocado, too, I just got Nikocado avocado, like the guy who I don't know if he still does it, but he does all the mukbangs where he just eats and eats and eats and eats. And like that's like the whole purpose is for him to sit there and, stuff his face as much as possible. Um, so it's just like this complete lack of self control. And I just saw yes, like, yes, that's confirmation. So, you know, while these, and I just got too that while that with not the right time in reverse, big happy changes. And I feel like these big happy changes may have to do with something financial for you as well. Because, here we do have the Ace of Discs. And I just keep seeing the green, like the broccoli, the avocados, the leaves. Like I keep getting like a green, and same from this. So there's some green opportunities coming in. So for you, that's like money. And I just heard fertility. So meaning health. So health and wealth is what I'm getting. Um, so I think with this not the right time in reverse, it's like maybe for a while things were a little bit delayed or slow, but as it's in reverse, it's like slowly starting to ease up, and then all of a sudden it will be this big happy change for you. So that is the reason why you should not care what this person has said or says, because it's really just actually hurting them as much as it may be hurting you, although you get to move on from it. And like I said, when I say it's hurting them, is like their lack of self control with their mouth. And that's being overindulgent with food, but also in the ways in which they speak. And those two things are very related. I feel, I don't think that they see a correlation between those two elements. Because I really could just see this person. It's just kind of a nasty energy. I don't like the energy. Um, it's a darker energy, and not dark as in, usually when I say dark, it's just referring to a mystery or like some, feminine, mysterious sort of energy. But with this, it's not that. It's something that's actually like where there's conflict, where they're hurting people, but they're actually just hurting themselves ultimately. And so they just probably aren't aware of it. Or even if they were, like, it is what it is. So that's really why you shouldn't care, because there are things that are going to, be coming in and changing for you. I feel like the cycle is closing out. There's some financial, health, wealth, new opportunities coming in that maybe you don't see. I feel like these are also in the shadows, in the dark. They haven't quite emerged. They're like the seeds that are taking root, and starting to grow. So it's just a matter of time. So that's your reading, group 1. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you think someone else would like it. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Okay, hi group 2. Those of you who picked Pyrite, this is your reading, and the Four of Swords, this is your reading on why you shouldn't care what this person or these people have to say or think. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is like, I'm just getting this feeling with this Four of Swords, and I can release ancient. Okay, let's talk about the cards. There's ancestors. There's I can release ancient pain simply by feeling it. The Four of Swords, devotion to the small in reverse, believe in your good luck, not the right time in reverse. The Magician in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, and big happy changes in reverse. So I'm getting that you shouldn't care because, with devotion to the small, I feel like the message here is that you should just stay committed to, I want to say what's in front of you, but it's not even that. With this Four of Swords, it's like a commitment to just, I'm getting like validate your own feelings. With this Six of Wands, like turn inward and validate your own feelings. This is a card of receiving external validation or recognition, but with it being in reverse, I'm getting it's like you recognizing or validating your own self. And with the Four of Swords above it, I'm getting that this is a very deep inward validation and recognition. And this could be related to the things that have been said, or things that people think, or this could just be in general, um, of what's coming up for you or what's within you. Because we have ancestors here in reverse, and I feel like I just wanted to say, like, your ancestors live within you, like, kind of more in the sense of their DNA, their baggage, um, their sadness, their pain. Um, because here I can release ancient pain simply by feeling it. And I feel that this is where this recognition and validation comes from, or like the necessity of it. Um, is to like really like go inward and to just stay committed to just having that validation or that experience of whatever pain is coming up for you. And all you have to do is process it and feel it in order for it to be like processed and released. And part of, committing to this practice, I feel with believe in your good luck is really just having this intention that is like you just have to do the work on yourself. And to I'm getting this. Okay, what I want to say with doing the work on yourself is just kind of like releasing the stuff that's within your body, within your DNA, because I feel like it allows space for other things within your DNA to become more activated and for you to emit more when you're manifesting. Here we have the Magician in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So with this, I'm getting is, this ability to manifest and have new opportunities come in for you with big happy changes as well. It's like opportunities coming in, big happy changes coming in. Right now, it's not the time because there is this ancestral baggage, I want to say, that's within you for you to take care of. And I feel that with this devotion to the small, like this is the small stuff. It's like cleaning up. It's like doing housekeeping. You know how people will say, I don't know if housekeeping is considered like a small, small things. It's like, oh, what'd you do this weekend? Oh yeah, I was just cleaning my house. Like it's not considered like a big thing. I feel like all these like housekeeping or maintenance or, when you're at work, it's like these little routine things. Like I'm getting this feeling of this routine, small things that you have to just kind of upkeep and do the work on in order to like uncover this stronger ability to work your magic, in the future. And that's what I'm getting with believe in your good luck, is that if you tend to these smaller things, and they're not smaller, it's just like housekeeping. It's like cleaning out your closet. It's like cleaning out your DNA. It's like letting some things go to sleep and so that other things can be activated. And so that you can change and transform. And that's why it's important not to care what this person or these people have to say or think, because I'm getting what this is like, this very unbothered, like it really has nothing to do with you. Your task is straightforward, is to see what's coming up within you. And all you have to do is acknowledge it, is what I'm getting, is acknowledge it, acknowledge the pain, feel the pain. And like, I feel that that's going to unlock. It's with Sagittarius, I'm getting this expansion, but I'm also getting it like a pot, like it's like this pot of gold. It's like, it's just got bigger for you. It's like I want to say your provision. I just got like your provision has multiplied, or something is like multiplying for you. The more you're able to release, and I keep getting this feeling of your heart becoming stronger, and it being able. When I say stronger, it's like able to, what's the word? Like magnetize, send out certain frequencies a lot more clear, a lot more potent, a lot stronger, to attract or to bring in or to just completely change like the trajectory of the things that are in store for you, once you are able to unlock, and make these certain changes, right? It's not even you're making changes. It's like, I think you just have to pay attention to it, and like your body will do the work for you. It's just reminding me of like, when like a kid is upset. I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but like when a kid's upset about something, and then when you sit down and you talk to them, like they just kind of feel better. I mean, just because they just needed someone to acknowledge them, or they just needed someone to validate them, and like that goes a long way. Like that's what I'm getting. So yeah, so this is like, you know, the big stuff will sort itself out. You just have to tend to, um, making this a practice of yours, of seeing whatever comes up and validating it and feeling it and processing it. And yeah, and then, these big changes are going to come. So there's no need to really, think about or worry about or consider what this other person says or thinks, especially if it relates to, uh, you, or your finances, or what you're doing. Um, because I'm getting like this is a very like kind of spiritual, method of manifesting, like, manifestation, blah blah blah. I don't know if this person is thinking about, because we talk about good luck, and then the magician and this ace of pentacles. I don't know, I'm having a hard time explaining this, especially if this is something where someone is talking about what you're doing with your life. um because I'm with this Sagittarius and this bow and arrow, I always get to take this to mean like what's meant for you will find you. Opportunities that are meant for you will find you, but you have to be like energetically in a place to like receive them, because it can be offered to you, but are you able to receive it? um and I don't know, I just get maybe what these people may be saying or thinking or whatever is like completely different realm from understanding all of this, um, stuff that some would consider a little bit more new age, like, releasing stuff from your DNA, like activating other parts of your DNA, blah blah blah. So it may appear like you're just sort of sitting around, and this is maybe for some of you, because this is coming across very specific. um, they may just see that you're just kind of sitting around, or if you're just not focused on the big picture, you're just doing like, these small routine things. But yeah, so it just doesn't matter, because there's the element of all of this that they're missing. And the way that I see this bow and arrow, or this symbol like shooting up, I feel like when you devote yourself to these small practices, um, at some point you're going to be able to shoot right up in either like starting things over, or going in a different direction, or, having various opportunities available to you for you to start a new path on, or, you know yeah. So a lot of changes are going to come in, but this is sort of the work that you have to do with it. And so this is very unrelated to what anyone says or thinks, um, particularly if they're, I guess, judging how you're going about it. Yeah, so that's your reading, group two. If you found it useful, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to see more videos. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Hi, group three, those of you who picked this clear quartz and this Queen of Wands. This is your reading on why you shouldn't care what they say or think, or these people, whether it's a person or people, why you shouldn't care. So the cards, you have the Knight of Air, not the right time in reverse. And interestingly enough, this card came up in reverse in this spot. This is for all three readings. So the Sun, the River of Blessings, releasing constraints, Queen of Wands in reverse and upright. It's up to you in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Lovers, erotica, sensuality, and the crown chakra in reverse. So why you should not care is because I'm getting this feeling of like there being a time of restraints. With River of Blessings in reverse, it's like this time is going to be coming to an end. Um, you know, like, and I feel like with this 47 is an 11. I'm getting this pairing. I'm getting this pairing with this, like two ones. With the Sun, you have like these two here. With this Nagus card, you have the two here. I'm just getting something with that is maybe there's some restraints or with things being held back from you. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with love, but it could also be other things that were held back from you. And so this is something that's coming to an end. Like I see with not the right time, here we have a clock right here. It was like it was not the right time for maybe love or partnership. But now things are going to start moving a lot more quickly with this Knight of Air, and there's going to be some solutions that come up around love or partnership. Yeah, like I feel like there's more to be revealed with this High Priestess card in reverse. That it's still not quite the right time for things to be very clear, because I keep looking at this clear quartz in the Sun. It's like whatever these people are saying, I feel like it has to do with you and like time. Like I'm getting this like the example of you know how people say, "Oh, you're like this age, like why aren't you in a relationship? Why aren't you married? Why don't you have kids? Why don't, or where people are like counting your time." And I feel like it has something to do with that. But I'm looking at the snake skin too, and I feel like you're this was more of a time of shedding your skin to reveal something else. Like when I say shedding your skin to reveal something else is like revealing a more like authentic version of you. Like that's what I'm getting with the Sun card and like these two naked children, or it's like revealing something new, something else, and with the signs, all these different signs of the zodiac, I feel like it's taken even though this is the Sun card, it's reminding me of the wheel of fortune. But I feel like, this has perhaps been like time. It's been a while since like things have been held back or you've been constricted. Because I'm seeing all the signs of the zodiac. It's like I'm feeling like that it takes a year for all those signs to like, or like, what am I trying to say? It just takes time to move through all the signs of zodiac, right? And so I feel like those restraints have been there, and there's been like I don't want to say conflict with that, but it's like if that has to do with what is being said, I feel like it's like I don't know, there's just something very mysterious about this reading that I'm getting as well. Like something's just very mysterious and odd about this reading. or that there's still more. There's still more. Um, Let me just cleanse a little bit. Like there's still more that needs to become clear or has to be cleared. Like because here with the crown in reverse as well, I feel like there's um, something that's blocked. Like even for me, like receiving this information, I feel like there's still stuff that's hidden. Um, but and it's been a long time. It's been a long time that things have been you've been restrained or things have been constrained or quote unquote blessings have been blocked. I don't want to say that they've been blocked. And maybe this has to do with shadow work that's being done, right? Because here we have the Queen of Wands. I keep looking at the cat, and then here we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, right? So I'm getting this like shift that's happened from going upright to in reverse, um, in the sense of like inner work, or like just a shift in, you know, with the wands in reverse. I feel like it's yeah, like shadow work, like the darker side. And now with it upright, it's more significant of, you know, passing through that cycle. And so now things are going to start to change. Um, with this Knight of Air, like there's this really quick energy that's going to come in. Um, or maybe some love or some, maybe it's not even a relationship, maybe it's just sex, like sex, or I don't know, something that's going to spark you in a sensual way, which ultimately is going to continue to unrestrain you. Or maybe it's like there's something restrained about you, maybe sexually. Um, or what's going to come in is like, whatever this is going to like unrestrain. It's unrestrained, and some blessings are going to start flowing through. Um, and if you feel like you are sort of blocked off, like your crown chakra is blocked, I'm just hearing to give it more time. It's like more is going to be revealed. Um, but there's some changes that are happening, and I feel like this is very mysterious. But it is, yeah. So like, I'm definitely thinking that like, whatever it is that people are saying, um, or thinking is, it has to do with, yeah, like I don't know. I'm just getting something to do with sexuality, sensuality, maybe a relationship. Same with the Queen of Wands. I mean, they tend to have like a very sexual energy to them as well. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. This is like so. Um, I don't know if people are judging you for the way that you look, or your sexuality. Yeah, I wish I could say more on this, um, but I mean the only thing that's clear, because it's like it's just like a blocked crown chakra. So I'm just picking that up, and I feel like it's making it very hard to read. Like everything is like strongly mysterious and hidden and unclear. But there is some changes that are happening. I feel like the time is approaching where here with it's up to you. Um, with solutions that are going to come in to unrestrain you, and maybe that has to do with like I don't know, having sex or some sexuality or some sensuality that's going to unrestrain, and then like this river of blessings is just going to start to come in. And I'm just getting a lot of orange with the lower chakras. I'm getting like maybe there's some blockages in the lower chakras, um, like the sacral, that is making it hard to reach like the crown chakra, so to speak. So yeah, so anyways, this is something that I feel like in time is going to I don't want to say reveal itself, but in time, I mean, there's things you can do to get a more clear, um, like I want to say clear download. It's just not time, or maybe it's, yeah, it's time to have sex. It's time to be more sensual. It's time to be like more creative. Here we have creative solutions, lovers, sensuality. It's time for that, and I feel that more is just going to be revealed once you get the lower chakras um, going again. Yeah. So yeah. So that's your reading. It's a very strange reading. Okay. Well, it is what it is. If you like the reading, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.